In the heart of Africa, there existed a small village named Kisima, where the rhythms of djembe drum echoed through the savannah, and the laughter of children danced on the wind. Among the villagers lived a young boy named Kwame, whose spirit was as bright as the African sun and whose dreams were as vast as the starlit sky. One evening, as the villagers gathered around the communal fire, an elder began to speak of a distant land across the ocean, where people adorned themselves in feathers and beads, and danced in the streets to the beat of drums. This land was known as Trinidad, and its most magnificent celebrations was the Carnival, a spectacle of color and joy that captivated the hearts of all who witnessed it. From that moment on, Kwame's mind was consumed by the thoughts of the Trinidad Carnival. He dreamed of the vibrant costumes, the pulsating rhythms, and the sense of freedom that seemed to permeate the air. Day and night, he would listen to the tales of travelers and traders who spoke of the wonders they had seen in far-off lands, and his longing to experience the carnival for himself only grew stronger. Determined to make his dream a reality, Kwame set out on a journey across the vast African landscapes, traversing deserts and forests, and crossing rivers teeming with life. Along the way, he encountered many challenges and obstacles, but his spirit remained unbroken, fueled by the promise of the carnival's enchantment. Finally, after many months of travel, Kwame arrived in Trinidad, his heart racing with excitement at the sight of the bustling streets and colorful crowds. Everywhere he looked, he saw dancers adorned in elaborate costumes, their movement like poetry in motion, and he felt a sense of belonging wash over him like a warm embrace. At the carnival, there was one pretty young girl named Malaika. With a rendered smile and eyes that sparkled like the Caribbean Sea, she was the belle of the Trinidad Carnival, captivating all who crossed her path. As she waved her way through the bustling carnival parade, her eyes caught sight of a young man unlike any she had ever seen before. Tall and proud, with skin the color of rich mahogany and eyes that sparkled like the stars above. He moved with a grace and dignity that spoke of a strength born from the African plains. Entrenched by this stranger from a distant land, Malaika approached him with a warm smile, her heart pounding with excitement at the prospect of making a new friend amidst the whirlwind of festivities. "Hello there," she greeted him, her voice as sweet as honey. "I don't believe we have met before. What brings you to our carnival?" The young man, whose name was Kwame, returned a smile with a nod of his head. "I come from a village far across the ocean," he explained, his voice deep and resonant. "I have heard tales of Trinidad Carnival, and I would not resist the call of its music and celebration. And who might you be, lovely lady?" "I am Malaika," she replied, her eyes twinkling with mischief. "And I must say, you are quite the sight to behold in your traditional African attire. Would you care to join me in the dance?" With a graceful sweep of her hand, Malaika led Kwame into the heart of the carnival procession, where dancers twirled like span to the infectious rhythm of the music. Together, they moved as one, their bodies swaying in perfect harmony, their spirits entwined in the joyous celebrations of the life and love. As the night wore on and the carnival reached its peak, Malaika and Kwame danced and laughed beneath the twinkling stars, their bond growing stronger with each passing moment. And though they knew that their time together was fleeting, they cherished every precious second, knowing that the memory of this magical encounter would live on in their hearts forever. As night fell and the carnival reached its crescendo, Kwame found himself swept up in the whirlwind of festivities, his feet moving to the rhythm of the music, and his soul soaring with the energy of the crowd. Kwame took Malaika's hand and led her to a quiet corner, away from the bustling crowd. Beneath the soft glow of the moon, he gazed into her eyes with a look of profound sincerity. "Malaika," he began, his voice steady yet filled with emotion, "from the moment I first saw you, I knew that you were the one I had been searching for. Your beauty, your spirit, your kindness, they have captured my heart in a way I'd never thought possible. Will you do me the honor of becoming my wife?" Malaika's heart swelled with joy at Kwame's heartfelt words. Tears of happiness glistened in her eyes as she reached out to cup his face in her hands. "Kwame," she whispered, her voice trembling with emotion, "you have brought light and love into my life in a way I never imagined. I would be honored to walk by your side as your wife, to share in your dreams and build a future together." With the tears of joy streaming down their cheeks, Malaika and Kwame sealed their love with a tender kiss, their hearts overflowing with happiness and gratitude. In that magical moment, amidst the vibrant energy of the Trinidad Carnival, two souls found each other and embarked on a journey of love and companionship that would last a lifetime. But as the carnival drew to a close, Kwame felt a pang of sadness wash over him, knowing that his time in Trinidad was coming to an end. He knew that he would have to return to his village in Africa, but the memories of the carnival would remain etched in his heart forever, a testament to the power of dreams and the enduring spirit of celebration. And so, as Kwame bid farewell to the island of Trinidad and set sail for home together with his newfound wife, he carried with him not only the memories of the carnival, but also the knowledge that no matter where life may take him, the spirit of joy and unity would always be alive within him, guiding his steps and lighting his way on the journey ahead. And so, from that day onwards, Kwame and Malaika lived a life of happiness, and they bore themselves many children. And that is the end of my story today. Kindly leave a comment of what you have learned from my story and where you are watching from. Especially if you are watching from Trinidad, kindly don't fail to leave a comment. That is it from me. See you on my next one. Bye.